Chris. Hey, Chris. Alright, we're gonna hit that 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go ahead and get this thing kicking. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the music in the background. I played nothing but originals this time because I'm not exactly keen of having my stuff claimed. Not claimed exactly in a bad way, but you know, I prefer to have my own stuff going on rather than taking other people's work and using it, to be honest, whether or not I paid for it. Awesome. So we have Chris actually with us on this live stream today too, so that's a cool thing. That's definitely a plus. And we're gonna jump right into it. So we're making an OC thing for Chris. Chris is the leader of Sonic Speed News. I don't know if you guys have noticed it. I mean, not noticed it. I don't know if you guys had heard of him yet, but if you haven't, he's a pretty cool dude. Make sure to go follow not only his Twitter, but also find him somewhere on YouTube. Just type in Sonic Speed News. He'll be the first person to show up. Now, I'd also like to give a special shout out to those that I have on Patreon who have followed and who have pledged a certain amount, whether it be $1, $3, $4, $5, $27. I mean, the most I have is cool. I'm not going to share that with you. You guys can actually go on Patreon and look for yourselves. There are some really nifty rewards on there. These people are getting the best of it. And if you were to talk to them and ask them what is it like to be a Patreon of Shimshan, they'll tell you it is freaking amazing. So go on and if you feel like doing that, if you feel like listening to that or seeing it, then you know, feel free to join. You guys probably heard Chris in the background just a little bit, and I will also go ahead and apologize ahead of time for any screaming you hear in the background. My neighbors have rescue dogs and their dogs are not used to being moved quickly around, so sometimes, almost every night, you will hear a dog screaming like it's getting killed, but at the same time the dog is safe. It's just getting used to being loved. So without any further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and read out some of the information that Chris has given us for this track.
Don't read the backstory. I don't want the backstory out yet.
You don't want the backstory read out?
Yeah, I don't want the backstory out yet.
Oh, okay, I got you. You sound kind of far away.
What?
You sound kind of far away. One second. Let me see if it has anything to do with output, input. All right. Should I say something now?
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, I can hear you.
All right. Awesome. You still sound kind of far away, but wait one second. Okay, so that might just be me. All right. So try now.
Checking 1 2 1 2.
All right. Awesome.
Blue
I can
snowball.
hear you. You said who?
Oh, okay. I was using the blue snowball.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. So
You know how I usually like rarely use this thing because it shuts off on me, but hopefully it works this time.
I feel you. Hopefully it does. Is it okay if I read kind of like the track expectations on this at least? Chris? Would you be okay with that? I am guessing that it probably kind of cut off for a second, either at his end or my end. That's something Discord tends to do a lot. Hopefully one day I could actually find a fix for that, but we'll see. 5 years so far, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and read some of the expectations. All right, he says he wants something dark, like a vampire or something darker. Does that help? Okay, piano and violin. Uh, hey, those are my specialties, piano and violin. All right, so let me just read up on this a little bit. I got it kind of late, so it's kind of weird. Alright, so alright, awesome. So it seems to me that this track is going to be right up my alley. Now I'm not going to be putting like 120% into this. I rarely do that on these streams. I put work into it, but at the same time, you know, never do your best stuff for free. That is a really good saying. 1 second, let me check. Make sure that he's able to hear me or whatever, so just in case. But anyways, meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and start getting the instruments set up. I'm not going to go ahead and... Oh, so you can still hear me. Awesome. Okay, Sonic Speed Moves OC track.
Huh?
Chris, you got cut off, like, out of nowhere. What happened? Oh, yeah, that's right.
The blue snowball.
It's the what? Oh, the snowball. Okay, yeah, that's right. Don't cry, Chris. Don't worry. We love you too much for you to cry on stream.
Like I was talking, and like the whole entire time I was talking, and you could hear me. I'm like, what's going on? Is he ignoring me? And I forgot. This thing likes to shut off on me.
Yeah, that's probably the reason. Cause you already know I would never ignore you. I don't really like ignoring people. I like acknowledging everybody when they speak, unless they're saying something retarded. In that case, I just ignore that they even exist. But
pineapples and nuggets.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into
like
this
that.
thing. What happened?
Like that.
Well, pineapples and nuggets aren't exactly stupid. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this addictive keys right here. I'm gonna test out the piano sounds. You'll probably get you'll probably hear a little bit of a delay because you'll only hear it through the stream. But tell me if this is the piano sound that you're looking for, okay? So here's Modern Upright. I'm gonna play a sample for you. Okay, so that was a sample. Or eventually somewhere down the line I could actually probably... What is up with the stream health? The Wi-Fi is looking good. The output is good on OBS.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah.
So you like that one so far?
Yeah, I'm liking that.
All right, I'm gonna add a filter to it real quick. Kind of make it sound more real. Let's see. Not Fruity Finger. What the hell am I doing again? Okay, reverb. There we go. Yeah, not so much. Okay, nope. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna save that as number 1. Modern Upright. Let me type it up somewhere. Number 1 is Modern Upright.
Yeah, I decided I'm not gonna stream tonight. I do it tomorrow.
By the way, guys, if you're not already subscribed to Chris, please go subscribe to him. He also has some pretty cool streams, and I'll actually make some cameos here and there. You may never know. You might just catch Shimshon on a lucky day. I'm a busy guy, but I always make time for content creation, and friends, and happy family members, and people who really...
And pineapple on pizza.
Yes, actually I had pineapple with pizza just yesterday. Retro Studio? Okay, here we go.
I'm jealous. Get you. Hey, did you post a link to the stream in like Sonic Nation or not?
Nope, sure didn't.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, thank you, please. My dumbass me. I forgot to share it to Twitter and Facebook too. But it's okay. People from Facebook just show up and they're like, "Oh, it's Shimshan doing the same shit he always does, making music." Shimshan, when are you gonna grow up and get a life? I'm like, that's good. That's a really good question.
You know, the question is, when are we gonna stop liking Sonic?
You know, I used to wonder that. There was actually a point in time where I stopped liking Sonic almost entirely. But then I was just like, I listened to some of the music, and then another game came out, and it was like, boom. I'm like, no, I kind of like Sonic again.
I know, me, it was kind of like, I was kind of the same way. I had to take it was like a long break, honestly. Like, when I was little, how I got into like Sonic and all that was, I don't know if I told you this story, but it was like a radio, a Sonic radio that I got out of Swamp.
That's adorable, Chris. Turn the
I was like about 5 or 6 when I got it. It was a Christmas present, and when I first seen it, I wanted it so bad. And they told me no, and I was kind of sad. I was like, wow.
You're like, you know what, Mom and Dad? I don't like you guys. I don't even celebrate Christmas, also.
Christmas.
I do celebrate Hanukkah, though.
Ah.
No, I am not Jewish, but I'm pretty sure you know what the deal is. I mean, if you look up what a Gadite is, you know.
No, you just want the 7-day presents, okay?
No, that's not it.
Yes, it is. Don't lie to me.
Nah, it's not. It's not Hanukkah. It's not Hanukkah like the Jewish people do it. It's Hanukkah according to the Bible. You know what I mean? You'd be surprised. Okay. There were books that were taken out of the Bible. It's called the Apocrypha. It actually means hidden books. And in First and Second Maccabees, it goes into Hanukkah, which is Hebrew for the Feast of Dedication. That's a big part of my culture. It's one of the feast days that we actually have to show up. I mean, we have to do all of them, but you know. So that's actually like when I told you about earlier how I don't celebrate Halloween or any other American holidays or any other holiday that isn't biblical. Basically, that's why I only celebrate the ones that are actually in the Bible, like Passover, Feast of Tabernacles, Day of Atonement, Feast of Dedication.
What about Chris Day?
Chris Day. Now that's not exactly in the Bible, but I mean we do have our partnership anniversary, where it's like, hey, Chris and I started working on shit together at this time on this day. I still remember the same exact day. It was September 9th, 2016.
You lying.
Speaking of which, what did you think of the other piano samples I just played for you? That one sounds really weird. I'm not using that one, okay?
Was it really?
Yeah.
Holy chaos.
My memory when it comes down to remembering numbers and words and stuff like that is really bad, but for some reason when it comes down to events, I can't help but to remember it. So, yeah, you're exactly right, Senzu. Even Jeremiah chapter 10 talks about not celebrating Christmas. It's actually real funny because it literally tells you to avoid it, and then it describes it, and then people are like, well, that's not talking about Christmas because they're using a palm tree. I'm like, every holiday that you look at had a transition at some point. So, for an example, when you look at Thanksgiving, what do they usually tell you happened on Thanksgiving? They say that the Pilgrims and the Native Americans started to get along and whatnot, and they sat down together to eat some turkey, and then, you know, boom. But in all actuality, my people were freaking slaughtered, and you know, my people were slaughtered. A lot of our women were raped. There's, it's nothing but chaos, mass destruction, and whatnot. And then you have people celebrating it like it's a good thing. Then they have Columbus Day, and then celebrating. What's up?
I like eating food, so yeah.
Well, I feel you. Just try not to eat into the mic.
No, yeah. No, I meant because you were talking about Thanksgiving, so I was like, oh, I like food.
I get what you mean. I mean, you can eat food on Thanksgiving. It's just, like, for an example, on Thanksgiving, I could eat myself a nice little sandwich made of nothing but mayonnaise and cheese. But at the same time, I'm not partaking in any of the thing. It's symbolic. There's a lot of stuff that went into it. Like, even Senzu knows it. My people were killed, they were raped, they were slaughtered and massacred, and then, you know, people made a holiday off of it. They celebrate Christopher Columbus, but then, let's say for an example, if somebody made a holiday for Hitler, everybody would be mad. But what about us Native Americans, us Gadites, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Pretty much,
Hitler?
we don't celebrate, like, my family, we don't celebrate for that reason. We have our own reasons why we celebrate on that day.
Well, you know, still kind of in the spirit of it, I guess, but... Oh, that actually sounds really nice. I'm having a hard time deciding. Hey, yeah, that's true. Hey, Chris. I mean, not Chris. Sorry. Dylan. If you have an audio interface from Focusrite, you can get Addictive Keys, or at least one of the packages, for free. That's actually how I got Addictive Keys. I only have the one package. I know the other ones are like over $100, but these they sound mad nice. Like, yep.
Sorry, I'm still kind of like getting over the whole entire sickness thing. So.
Oh, it's no worries, bro. I'm not gonna like beat you up over it or whatever.
Not the best.
Oh, speaking of which, I just remembered something. Wait, 1 second.
Did you remember that you have garlic bread? Because I know how much you like garlic bread. Am I right or no?
Yeah, I love garlic bread.
Ah, I was right. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I love garlic bread too. It's good.
Ah, that key doesn't work.
What's that noise over there? It kind of sounds like a dryer.
That's me actually playing the piano. I'm pretty sure that Dylan, you have to know what that is. It's from Persona.
I still haven't played Persona, honestly.
You said what?
I still haven't played Persona.
I don't know what you're waiting for, bro. Well, I mean, I haven't played any legit Persona games myself, but well, actually, let me rephrase that. I've tried to. I've hacked a PSP. I bought the game, but it's also like I have Persona 4 Arena on PS3. It was a gift from a friend. Well, actually, it was a gift from a business partner, and I was just like, wow, this music sounds freaking amazing. And then I had a friend that I made some music for before, but she kind of turned her back on us, and you know, I ended up just publishing the track that I made for her on YouTube. You guys could probably find it. I gotta find it. It's, I think, a Dead Girl's Wish. I gotta fix the percussion on that, but when I fix it, I'm just making it Patreon exclusive, I guess.
You made a song for a dead girl. What? No, I'm kidding.
It's called Dead Girl's Wish. Yeah. For a reason. We were both pretty dark, but she ended up just... She kind of just turned her back on us. So, hey, did you hear a piano sound that you prefer yet, or do I need to keep messing around with this?
I thought we were going with the first one.
Never fall for the first girl that you meet, Chris.
True.
But yeah.
Yeah, this those things bugging me.
Alright, so... Alright, let's see. So, you said violin. Let me check the list. So, do you want exclusively like piano and violin, or Oh, by the way,
It's
where
up to
did you,
you. You're the
where,
creator.
true, but you know, actually, I really do appreciate the fact that you had that approach, because a lot of people be getting really damn picky to the point where it's really annoying. But especially for a free track, if you catch what I'm saying.
Yeah.
uh, let's see, contact.
I actually find it better that people like tend to work better when you let them do it on their own instead of do this and do it like that.
Yeah,
Do it like that, or you're fired.
like I remember, I commissioned Ceci to do that art at the end of the congratulation video. I was like, should I really pay for this? I was like, or should I just not? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and do it because I know she needs the money anyway. But I was like, I was gonna send her a reference to go off of, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna just let her do her own thing. Cause I don't know what it is. It's just like, you know, better stuff comes from when you're not being really that picky, in my opinion. But okay, so I know you said violin.
I
What's
love
up?
being picky.
You're also there's a lot of things that you like doing that's not okay.
Do I sound robotic?
What? Nah, you sound perfectly fine, Bromigo.
I was trying to figure out what you said because it cut off.
Oh, my bad. I was saying that there's a lot of things that you do that isn't okay, or that you like that isn't okay.
Like rip off clips.
Yeah, that's definitely not a good thing. You should probably stop doing that, or else I'm gonna kick your ass. But
Oh man.
I know you said violin, but I'm probably gonna lean on viola on this one, to be honest with you. But let me just show you what the violin sounds like.
You know something about the violin is back in middle school I actually was in what do they call it? It wasn't really band.
Orchestra.
Yeah. And like they were giving people choices on what instrument they wanted to like learn how to use. I did the violin. Like I was the only one who did the violin out of like everybody there. Yo, Shiv.
What's up?
I just noticed you had 308.
Yep.
We should like stream Fortnite or Fortnite. Like I was playing that game yesterday. That game is so much fun. I'm really sorry about that. I know it's kind of getting irritating.
Bro, don't worry about it. It's only natural. I bet all the Fire Emblem fans recognized what I was just playing and said, holy shit, Shimshan, you are the best person to exist. And I would say, no, I'm not the best. But, I'm not gonna lie, I'm hella rad. One hell of a guy. By the way, I know I sound kind of egotistical, but I'm coming from a guy that used to be like depressed and broken and just a pile of shit. So, what did you think? The viola or the violin? Which one do you want me to go for?
That's a hard choice. I like it both of them. Which one would you choose?
I always go for the viola. Violas have warmer sounds, and warmer sounds make me feel warm inside.
Well, we need it kind of dark and...
Yeah, in that case, then a viola is like the best bet. I know it sounds like a bias, but I can assure you, because when you hear light, cold breeze, dark, warm, damp, roaches, death, despair, destruction, the 3Ds of life. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it weird that I'm like that got strangely intense and specific right there?
Nah, cause I do it sometimes too.
See, look, even Dylan agrees that the viola sounds better. I'm just like, viola has always sounded better. One of my closest friends plays the viola. I'm trying to see if I can force him to, I mean, not force him, but yeah, I'm going to try to force him to join like a little band that I'm trying to put together. People have been wanting me to do this. It's been widely suggested. I'm surrounded by musicians right now, and I'm just like, well, who knows how to read sheet music? I can write sheet music, and they're like, oh. My main thing is I don't want people that be like, oh, I can play an instrument, but when they talk about they can play it, they mean I know how to hold it and string a couple of things, but or buzz a couple of notes, but I'm also like, man, come on. It's kind of hard. Plus, I look for people that are actually reliable. Hey, Shimshan Forces, I like that. I already know who to make mods and whatnot. Chris, why the hell do I keep forgetting to make you a mod? Bro, I have issues.
Right. I'm still not a mod. I didn't even, like, it doesn't really bother me, honestly.
I know, but it bothers me because I've been meaning to do it for how long since I started streaming, and it's just like, what's up, Zemnoas? It's been a minute. I can hear you.
Cut out. Oh, okay. I was about to. No, it cut out. Shimshan Forces. Hey, Shimshan. If it's Shimshan Forces, who's the customizable character?
You.
Me? I thought I would be more like classic.
I don't know, bro. You seem fairly customizable to me. Haha, not joking around with you.
Dang, I was about to say. Nice joke. Shim jokester.
It's that Shimshan. I know that you have a habit of being really cruel and cold-hearted, but that was a little low, even for you.
Nah.
Yeah, I feel you, Chris. I remember not Chris. I keep saying Chris when I mean to say Dylan. I keep saying the C, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, Dylan. But yeah, I feel you. I know the reason how I got into playing with two hands is my mom was like, you should try playing with two hands. I think it'll sound nice, and I'm like, I'm not going to do that. What you mean? It wasn't like a disrespectful kind of like I'm not going to do that. I was just like really not confident. And then next thing you know, here I am now, and people are like, "Oh my God, you're so good." I'm just like, I just picked up a piano and started playing. Really? That's actually how I got the piano that I have now. They gave me a $500 discount. The thing was funny. I sat in the so I got out of school a little early because I finished my work for the day, and then I was just like, I really want to get a trombone mouthpiece, so I went to a music store called Austin Bazaar, and then I was in there. I was like, hey, so do you guys? Yeah, I taught myself how to play the piano. It was I've been playing since I was 5, so I had a lot of time to advance. But yeah, so I walked into the store and I'm like, do you guys have any trombone mouthpieces? And they're like, no, we sold all of our stuff. Like, we don't, like, they sold the store, then they just brought it back. So I was kind of like, number one, why would you do that? It's a music store. This thing can be hella lucrative. And then I was also like, well, what all do you guys have here? And then I looked, and then the dude was showing me the instruments, and I saw the piano that I have now, and I was like, whoa. I don't know, bro. It was like love at first sight. He kept trying to show me the other pianos, and I'm like, no, I want to play this one. So I sat down, and I was in the store for like an hour just playing away, and they loved it. And then when I was like, he was like, are you interested in buying that piano? I was like, how much does it cost? He said 800, but you need it, so I'll sell it to you for 300. And I was like, holy shit, man.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I was like that, and it was even better is that the dude held on to it for me like a few weeks for me to get the money. It was like what I didn't realize is that he told me that the piano is like extremely high demand, and I underestimated that. It was like a whole bunch of people came in and was asking for the one that I was getting, and then he was like, you know, there's people offering him higher amounts of money and whatnot, even more than the piano was worth. And then it was just like, he was just like, no. He was like,
no, not in my house.
Yeah, he was like, I'm holding on to it for somebody. I was kind of like, I kind of felt bad when he told me about that, but I was also like, but you know, thank you for holding on to it for me. That was one of the happier days of my life. I don't know, it was beautiful. And I named the piano Gray. When I got home, I kind of figured her out a little bit, kind of just played around, and I spent a nice little while just getting used to how the keys felt. Like the keys feel so perfect, like they're weighted, but they're not too heavy. It sounds extremely real. The music, the piano arrangements that you guys hear on my channel, those are from that piano, straight from it. Like I can just record the piano from the piano, and I'm just like, wow, this is gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's amazing. Where have you been all my life? I think I'm in love. Yeah, Cyclone. I mean, god damn it. Yeah, Dylan, you should totally get into it.
Cut out on me. Whoa.
You can still hear me, Chris? Yo, Chris. 1 second. Hey, Chris, can you still hear me?
I think it's mine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly fine.
Cause I can't really hear you. I think it cut out on me. Huh. Yeah, because I can't hear you.
Man, this happens almost every single time. Okay. Well, it's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at
something. I don't know how the song goes.
Dun, 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 dun. Vanilla Sartunore. Okay. Alright, let's hear that out. Dylan gets
the
it.
way it's coming together. Yeah.
You liking that so far, Chris? You know, I recently found out that I could actually do this and not have to like just copy and paste it. And it actually made me like so mad that I don't know this already. It's like you use the shift key.
I am liking it.
Yeah, you use the shift key.
I can't really hear you, but I'm using the live stream, even though it kind of delays.
Yeah, I figured there's like a 10-second delay, so you're not gonna hear what I say right now until 10 seconds later. So Discord should really do something about that. I love Discord, but damn. No, I've never really used Control B. But thanks for telling me that, because I've been looking for something like that. Actually, let me put that into practice right now. Control B, you say? Control B. Wait, what? Huh. What's this? Control B.
Wow.
It did something. Pattern 2.
Spooky, scary skeletons. I don't think we should socialize. I don't think we should. I don't know how the song goes. I forgot how that one went too.
Control B. Let's see. Oh, my stupid ass. Thanks, Dylon. I really do appreciate that. Alright, so let's see if I did this. Highlight it. Highlight this. Control B. Oh, shoot. Bro, that is gorgeous. Thanks, Dylon. You're the realist. That's why everyone need to be chilling with Dylon. Spooky, scary skeletons, sensors down. Hey Chris, do you want this to sound kind of beautiful at the same time, as well as dark, or you want it to just sound spooky, like creepy, sinister?
I just shared the stream on Twitter. Yeah.
Ah, thank you.
Twitter.
I appreciate.
Tweet has over 140K.
Audio what?
A beautiful kind of darkness kind of works.
All right. I'm good, because that's one of my specialties, man. You're in good hands.
Sean, why are you so awesome at making music, my boy? I am loving this right now. Ooh, got a message.
Alright, so here's where I'm gonna add a little bit of a twist to it. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add some percussion to it because why the hell not? Wait, no, before that I should probably add some atmosphere to it. Alright, let's go. Toxic biohazard.
Why am I getting so many like DMs and all that right now? You said BioLizard.
I said toxic biolizard? What?
Yo, what is that?
I'm a little nervous. This is not supposed to be happening.
That kind of like that background kind of, what is that?
The sound, the noise? There we go.
Yeah, the noise. I'm liking that. Oh, that noise.
FL, don't do this to me. So it looks like we got a little thing going on over here. What is this? What is going on? Okay, 1 second.
Hey Shimshan, did you ever download Fortnite?
Not yet.
I think
I was
that's
gonna
how
do
it's
it. I was gonna do it earlier, but then I took a nap, and I was like, oh. By the time I woke up, I was like, Sapphire came back, and I was like, oh my God, Sapphire, where have you been? And then I took a nap, fell asleep, and I was just like, whoa. There we go. Saved correctly. All right, now I'm gonna restart it. I hope you don't mind. It's, you know, it should be. When FL Studio starts doing stuff like that, I'm kind of like, we ain't going through this shit again, FL.
I miss Sapphire. I miss
You said what?
Fire.
Not on this train, Bromigo. Not on this train. She's my little buddy. My little buddy. It was real exciting that she came back though. I was actually kind of nervous. I thought she was working herself like way too hard, because it was like she disappeared for like a while after telling me that she's gonna be focusing more on school, and she won't be able to be on the server and stuff like that. Like, you know, she was like, I still care about you guys. I just, you know, I need to focus on school. I'm like, I understand. Trust me, don't worry.
Little buddy.
Oh shoot. My little lovely friends. I love my friends. I'm assuming that you're really into the ASMR thing, because I've never heard anybody respond like that to a sound. Oh yeah, give me some of that toxic biohazard, please, please. I must have it. Can I have it a biohazard, please? The biohazard, please. Please, I have it. I must have the toxic biohazard.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go for viola, of course, obviously, the only real option here.
Ready for battle.
Let's add some reverb to this. People are like, why do you always use fully reverb? I'm like, because reverb sounds nice, obviously. Listen to it. Yo, Chris, you want some rock in this, or like make it? Oh, never mind. I know exactly what to do. All right, percussion. Percussion. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I know. I remember. after I started, like the week after I decided on Music Mondays and whatnot, T-Lope started streaming. But the only downside is that he was streaming at the same time as me, so I was like, man, what the hell, man?
Rock.
I was kind of sad because I was just like, I don't want to be on the stream, but I got my own stream to attend to. Now the ones that I did see, I noticed that T-Lopes and I work mad similarly. I know he's a bit faster than I am because I'm always going back and like listening constantly. And then it's just like I try to put together a story, but meanwhile I do this kind of thing. So it's, you know, libraries, music, samples. Go for the rock. You gotta be kidding me. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with going back and listening to it like that. That's one thing that I like about your music. You actually go into, compared to like other people's music, like, don't get me wrong, I like their music, but with yours, it's like different. Like what you said, you go into like depth into story and all that. I like that. Like, I like my music to kind of have a story or a background, something to kind of have to it.
Yeah, I feel you. That's one of my things, especially as a video game composer, upcoming more so, and then plus being an author, it's like, I can't just do something and it not be meaningful or whatever. Everything's gotta have a purpose for me. Alright, so let's hear what these are gonna sound like. One more, come on. By the way, these instruments that you guys see right here are actually free. So I'm just like, you know. That's a definite. What about you? Let's see. You're a definite. You're a definite. Now we just gotta.
I'm still working on like an upload of today's video.
Alright, so if I don't end up using these, then I'm just gonna use one of the contact things. Hey, yo, I will send them to you too. Alright, so I'm just gonna copy this. Let's see, where's another instrument that we could use? Doom 2. Hey, yo, Dylan, you need Doom 2. I'm telling you, this thing is amazing. I remember my mentor, he was telling me, he was telling me about this one, and I was just like, I bet it's not gonna be that much, like, that impressive. I mean, I didn't exactly doubt him, but I wasn't like sold on the idea that this thing was gonna be like a constant use for me. But it's like, and this thing has become really like just a big part of what I do. You might recognize this one especially. I'm sorry, I got kind of carried away with that. I forgot what I was doing. There we go. Now I remember what I was doing. That was fast, right? Oh, by the way, quick thing. You guys know that synth that they use in damn near every song in Sonic Forces? Check this out. Oh snap! Hey, what's up, Metro? Nice to see you. Do you recognize? I was over here like I noticed that they like, is this in every track? Can't use it. Nope. No, can't go with this one. I know what I can go with. Keys. There we go. Copy. Paste. Goodbye. You saw what? Don't worry, nothing happened to the strings. It only timed out. I have registered it, but for some reason, they still treat it like a goddamn demo. Please don't. FL. FL, why?
I'm liking the one that it is coming out. Like, especially that part right there. Like,
I'm scared. Okay, did it save properly? Is where I'm hoping that not. Okay, so I see at least that it's not corrupted. I don't know if this is is this updated because I just saved it right before that happened too. I'm actually a little nervous. Okay. Nope. I sure didn't. Let's check to see if this is the one. Who should I turn to? Cause he was the one. Alright, there we go. Cause he was the one. He was the one who taught me what's fun. Hey, Flappy Bob, can't you see what they've done? Oh, thanks. Hey, Dylan, if it's possible, I could probably send you some song fonts and some free, some VSTs. There's a lot that I actually found. I think I have a second use for Korg M1. Are you familiar with Korg M1? Because that one's like a really good one. Oh, Chris, this is gonna psych you out. Alright, so fun fact, I have an ear for like just hearing random things. But check this out. Alright, there's a potential mashup in here. I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you. You're gonna recognize it. You're gonna be like, didn't you just play this? I'm gonna be like, yeah, I really just did, but you're gonna like it nonetheless. Hey, that actually makes sense. How do you do that? I keep missing. After all this time, oh freak! I keep forgetting to send that dude my lines. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. We don't really have to worry about the strings for now. The main part is piano. Hey, I'll actually throw you guys a little sneak peek later of cause I'm redoing the Park Avenue thing again. It's that this time it's like really intense and Alright, so I can just kind of imagine what's going on right there, and it's not looking so pretty. It's like, yo, did this character really just go through this? He's been corrupted. A red 40. Don't worry, it's normal for me to name my my places after food colorings. So I know I had some for percussion up here. Alright. What do I do? Quick question. Hey, Dylan, where do I go to have it do like backups and whatnot? Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Alright, let's try options, file settings. Never autosave. There we go. This is the one I need. Hell yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks, Dylan. Oh, shit. My bad. I need to really start watching my language. Miscellaneous, no. Effective, no, mastering. No, I know that's something a lot of people be like, Shimshan, you're not a real you really don't know what you're doing. I'm like, you might just be right, but you know what? It still sounds good though.
Yeah, watch the language, buddy.
Chris, I'm just gonna let you know this now. I know that you will not be able to hear what I say until the next 10 seconds. But with what I'm about to do, you are going to love me. 1 second.
Yes.
Some snare to this thing.
God, no.
Chris, don't worry. It's only natural. Let me get rid of that right there. Alright, now let's see exactly kind of what it sounds like from here, getting the proper fills for it, if you catch what I'm saying. Contact, contact. Let's see. So this one is going to be...
It's only a natural, but it's pain in the butt.
You know what else is a pain in the butt? Hemorrhoids. Oh man, he's gonna kill me for that one. Alright.
Me?
Oh, that's cool.
That was a bad joke.
You're right. But I will not apologize, because apologizing is what good people do. Do I look like a good person to you? And please, be entirely honest with yourself. Do you really think that this is the right choice to make at this time? Don't be mistaken, friend. Alright, Chris, you ready? Can't spell G without G, but you know what else you can spell without G? It's gotta be me and some other new. That's something I really don't know. Yeah, let's go on. Let's go on to infinity. See one more.
Call me ships on the get and I am hopping on the track and those swords gonna turn it around when I start my attack. It's gonna be lit like infinite. Oh my god, I can't spin it.
I'm stealing some elements from the internet.
just uploaded it. After what, a weekend?
I just thought about something. I already have a viola going on, so what happens if I actually replace this viola with solo strings? Solo strings is another one of my favorites for staccatos. So because if you listen to just how crisp it is. Okay, trying to save another backup version. Do I care to replace? Yes, I sure do. I damn diddly do. And I damn diddly do. That's not permanent. I'm just saving that for like when I go on to replace it.